Let's welcome in the management at Datamatics Global. The management is now joining us on the phone line. Mr. Rahul, Vice Chairman and CEO at Datamatics Global Services. Sir, if you could just tell us about the new subsidiary that has been formed. I think it's a global subsidiary that you have formed.
No, we formed a subsidiary in the Philippines, and that is primarily because several customers want a geographically diverse portfolio in terms of they don't want to put all the eggs in one basket, and therefore India, they don't want to put everything in India. And Philippines is a natural extension for some of these global customers that we have as a delivery center.
Right. What does it essentially, what would it do? It would do the same business, and what's the sort of capex that you would put into it?
Yeah, it would be a similar business that we are already doing, more customer driven. We hope that we would ramp up to several hundred people within the next 12 months. The capex really is not very high because initially we work in an OPEX model until we stabilize, and then we look at investing capital. So other than things like computers and things like that, which is routine, there'll be no major capital expense.
Can you just tell us about the Philippine markets? Is it a fast emerging IT market?
Philippines is a very strong BPO center, and some of our BPO operations will be housed over there. IT will follow, but we will lead with BPO in the Philippines.
Right. And what will be the sort of clients? Will it be similar clients, or you would look at local clients from there?
No, mostly global MNCs who are our clients.
Right. We have not even spoken after Q3 results. Can you just tell us about the Q3 numbers?
Yeah, so we've had good growth in the EBITDA. Last year, at the same time, it was about 8.08%. This year, we had 11.28%. So there's a 49% in EBITDA growth. And if you see over the last 5 years, our revenue has grown 24% CAGR, while EBITDA has grown 36.8% CAGR. In just a purely top-line growth, we had only a 7% growth, but the emphasis has been more on the bottom line than the top line. And if you look at the PBT, our PBT has increased about 76% with the same period of last year.
Can you talk to us about EBITDA margins, particularly 11.3%? Is that a sustainable number?
It should actually improve. It should actually improve because we are putting a lot of pressure on making sure that our operations are more and more efficient, productivity increases, and certain costs are trimmed. So I think it should improve.
Right. And what will be the triggers for this improvement? Already the 300 basis point number includes the improvement, but do you think benefits will only increase?
Couple of things happening. We are moving more work to low-cost destinations, including Pondicherry, Nashik, and now the Philippines a little bit, Ahmedabad. We are increasingly implementing automation and robotics. One is that we provide robotics to the market in general, but we are also implementing some of it within our own operations, and we are seeing the benefits of that. So these are all centered around productivity improvement. So it's a combination of both moving to low-cost destinations, implementing tools and automation in-house, as well as trying to negotiate with customers higher prices. So all of these will contribute to a little better margin.
As of now, you've seen a very stable growth in the top line in the last few quarters. Will that nature continue?
Yes, we expect that to continue. We've got a good pipeline and we expect that to continue.
Right. And can you just tell us about the activity as well? What are clients telling you in terms of IT spends, BPO spends? What is the sense that you get? Will it only increase from here on, or will Datamatics grow because of market share gains?
We are not seeing any slowdown in the customers. There's no such murmurs, so the growth rate should continue. We are not seeing customers getting nervous with the whole H1 issue. Fortunately, that has no impact on Datamatics because 98% of our employee base in the US are American, so that does not impact us. But we don't see any slowing down in the IT spends as far as the industry is concerned. So it depends really on us and our selling efforts that help us in our growth strategies.
Right. In terms of business, can you just explain us how you differentiate from some of the large cap players, what you do differently, which helps you with such huge growth?
Sure. The core of Datamatics is data to intelligence. And around that, the focus of ours, we have 4 quadrants where we do smart processes. That's the business process side where we implement a lot of robotic solutions and intelligent robots. Then we have smart systems. Smart systems are software systems that have artificial intelligence and machine learning built into them. So they are kind of mimicking the human mind. Then we have got smart devices that gets into IoT, mobility, where these devices are interacting with humans very actively. And then, of course, we've got smart data where you get into the analytics. And we've got some very interesting tools around there, around text analytics, unstructured data analytics, and things like that. Now, when all of these come together with analytics and with robotics, the analytics makes robots smart. Then you've got smart systems that are machine learning and smart devices. All of these coming together is really what is helping our customers in their digital transformation. And that's the core of Datamatics, and we've captured that in the tagline saying data to intelligence. In fact, the word Datamatics comes from data and automatic. So the core of Datamatics is how do we leverage data to extract intelligence and then make systems smarter, the customer smarter. And that's how we kind of differentiate ourselves vis-a-vis the other players in the market.
Rahul, thank you so much for explaining us about the Q3 numbers and the recent subsidiary that you have incorporated in Philippines. That was the management at Datamatics.